address. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity, project I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will, got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and Dawn the Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we one up. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGproject.io with the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity, project I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will, got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement, and it is time for liftoff. Get your 5-point harness on, strap yourself into the launch chair. We're taking off. Journey 5 is taking off. It's gone. I've got my patches and my pins, got my special agent pin. I've got my my lead technician patch. I've got my special agent patch there. I'm ready to go. Got my name on so you guys know who's talking to you. I've got this right here, AG Project patch on the back representing, just like Little Max. Shout out to Little Max Halarski and his awesome suit, his matching suit, being a twinner. Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day in crypto. It's a great day in anti-gravity. It's things are not easy on Pulse Chain. Code is hard, and when you attach code to money, it gets exponentially harder. So again, we got a lot going on, but we're still here, and this is the best damn community in crypto, hands down. So it's so good to see you guys. The link to join is in Telegram and on Twitter. And we're just going to roll through some cool stuff here and go over the countdown. Like, let's see, what is the count? I might have to switch screens here in a second. Yeah, right. So we got 23. You guys have 23 minutes to mint a J5, and that's it. And after 23 minutes, you will not be able to mint any more J5s ever. Ever. That supply is fixed. Just like it says, Journey 5 supply is fixed. The spaceship is launched. Like, you're either on the ship or you're not on the ship. So get yourself some dark. You don't have enough dark, and run over there, connect your wallet. I mean, the price of dark is so incredibly cheap today. The price of everything in Pulse Chain is incredibly cheap today. But I digress. There's way less dark out there than you guys think there are. And there's obviously way fewer NFTs than you think there are, because the evil address keeps getting vaporized. It keeps getting nuked. So all of the Journey 1 and Journey 2s of the evil address have been nuked. All the people holding the Journey 1 and Journey 2 NFTs are getting paid very fat from the treasury. Okay, now, if the same thing happens for Journey 3 and Journey 4, where we scrape all of its lottery winnings and we dump them into the jackpot, first of all, lottery is going to be insane. It's been insane in the past. It could be insane in the future. Second of all, that has to be done before they can be vaporized. So that being said, there might be some milestones and some goals as a community we can hit. And there's a lot of fun other stuff that we've got planned. This is going to be a fun run, a really fun bull run whenever it shows up. Red Squirrel, oi oi pops. Hey, Red Squirrel, great to see you. Wild SJ appears. Damn it, I forgot to mint last night. Good luck, man. Good luck, Wild SJ. This 5 is going to be bananas because a lot of people have slept on J5. 26 minutes to mint. Good morning. Teaching my class now. I like that your class is wondering, why is the teacher so distracted? And why does he keep talking about a countdown? Good times. Good to have you here, Crypto Cat, as always. And of course, Wild SJ, just by seeing you up here, I get way more positive and way less salty about some of the problems that we're working on as a community. So good to see you here. So good to have you. Shout out, as I said earlier, Randy Hilarski, no permissions. We're like, I mean, we didn't technically start there. We did start with them and a lot of other communities, but we've really been adopted into the Homie Don't Play That farms and into his conferences and into his streams and into the No Permissions family. And also the Firewell Solid X family. I noticed on chain that the Firewell scraped over 1,700 dark. I don't know if he got around to minting them or not. We might be able to look that up with imposter.xyz. We might not. I don't know. Let's share my screen. Let's be generous. Sharing is caring, and caring is sharing. So we're going to share the screen and go over to our favorite website in the entire world, which is agproject.io, just like it says underneath my name. We'll drop into that. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, let's run over here to the minting page. Or actually, let's go to the main page. Main page is amazing. There's a lot of stuff happening right here. There's always updates on our website. We've updated the Pink Miss Well game. We've updated the minting in a large way, and we've really updated View My Fuel Cells. In fact, there's an update that is going live any second now on View My Fuel Cells. That's kind of cool that I think you guys will like. That will give you an opportunity to share this information easily on Twitter or social media. But as you can see, we are sitting at 67,885 Journey 5s. And you got 23, there's 23, well, shoot, there's like 19 minutes left for you guys to mint these. And then that is locked. That's locked in forever. There will never be any more J5 NFTs. That's it. That's the lock supply. Look how much smaller it is than Journey 3 and Journey 4. And again, 43,000 of these. 43,000 of these. Excuse me. Bless me. 43,000 of these are owned by the evil address. So really, the user mint on Journey 5 is somewhere around 23,000. That's not many at all. If Journey 5 ever falls in the hands of the collective and the shit. Okay, guys, this is, if this evil button gets turned back on, this scrape button gets turned back on, then there's not going to be a lot of people in this lottery. I mean, you're fighting against 67,000 fuel cells, and you've basically been competing against twice as many fuel cells. So if the bonus hits, if the evil bonus hits, these jackpots are going to be bananas. I don't know how many of you guys were around for Journey 3 when that scrape button was on, but Journey 3, these were like paying out 10, 12 dark per winner. Not 1, 3, and 7, but like 12, 10, and 11, and 12 dark per winner. So you put one dark in, you could get 12 out if this turns out. I'm not saying it will. I mean, as long as this market is garbage, I don't think we're going to be putting any more. We're just going to be taking dark off the market as much as possible. So, yeah, I mean, but then again, like if we hit a goal of pink Miss Well tokens or something to that effect, then maybe the evil button will turn on for like 5 or 10 minutes, which you guys are like, what do you mean 5 or 10 minutes? It should just come on and stay on. No, you guys are banana. You guys are insane. You guys are vicious. You guys are merciless. You guys have cleaned out the evil address in less than an hour. You guys have literally stolen 30,000 dark from the evil address and tripled the lottery within a matter of like less than an hour. It's you guys are bananas. So if you were to turn that on just for a few minutes, then this bonus right here could go up, and all the people that it minted are going to be very, 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 very happy that they did. Very, very happy. So yeah, this right here is just amazing. View my fuel cells. You can see how many fuel cells you have of each journey. You can see how much dark they've accrued. You can see what the cash value today at the current price, all-time high, or moon math projections are. And you can see the total. You can see the total here. So like this address has minted 74 fuel cells, given up 74 dark for future, paying its future self. And it's gotten 6.5 back. It's projected right now to get 1.5 more paid out on Journey 5. Wait, no, actually, this is per fuel cell, I think, guys. So actually it would get a ton more than this because this is projected dark per fuel cell, I believe. If that's true, then shoot, this is going to go up dramatically because we have 3 of these. We have 33 of these, which means that'll be like 6 dark just in and of itself. We got 15 of these, which equals, I can't even do the math in my head, but yeah, we actually probably need another column here showing your projected total, although you'll see it paid out in about 33 days. But let's go back to minting. Let's check out the clock is counting down very quickly. And we're down to 14 minutes, 16 seconds, 13 seconds, 10 seconds. I could do this all day, folks. 8 seconds. Just kidding. So 14 minutes, this supply is going to be fixed. That's it. So if you think about each one of these NFTs as its own token, which it is, it's an NFT, it's a non-fungible token. We have minted 116,000 in Journey 1 and burned 67,000. Do you guys, like I said, we've cut the supply of the Journey 1 tokens in more than half. Journey 2 used to be 121,000. It's 61,000. It's burned down to 61,000. There will never be more. There will only be less. As people vaporize or lose their keys, basically these amounts are going to go down lower and lower and lower. And this amount right here, 20%, this is the third biggest amount. And it has, oh my gosh, if the collective gets its hands on here, you're looking at about 23,000 J5s. So, hey, tell them that they got 19 minutes to mint J5s and then they're going to miss the spaceship.
19 minutes to miss or miss.
Miss.
They're going to miss.
Don't miss out.
They're going to cry every day because you missed it.
See, there you have it, folks.
It'll be like Heaven's Gate, people.
Like Heaven's Gate. You don't want to miss being upgraded.
You don't want to miss being upgraded.
Oh my.
And then if you miss it, then you have to go deal with it later.
Mm-hmm.
And it's horrible. And then you fuck up and then you don't even get it right. And then you have to go deal with it again later.
Would you say it's bananas?
It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Yes, it's bananas. That, folks, is what we call in medical terms a second opinion. So it's not just my opinion. You heard from another expert,
I am
X-ray
an-
chick.
I'm an expert in all things.
She's an expert in all things. Just ask her.
Just like every woman is.
Just like every woman is. Say hi to Wild SJ. She's in here.
Hey, SJ. Sorry.
Yeah. So
All
anyways,
right, bye. Love you.
love you. Have fun. Yeah. So that's what's going down. That's what's going down, Charlie Brown, right now. I wonder if I can get if our dev has deployed this. Maybe they'll deploy it during this stream. But either way, there's a lot of exciting, cool stuff coming to the website. We're just scratching the surface. We're just making it easier to use, more informative, and more of a game for you guys. Speaking of games, if you guys want to get all degen at the very bottom of the market, come here to agproject.io, click on Pink Miss Well game at the bottom. There are 73 tickets left at about 60 or 70 cents of pulse. And you can walk away. The last person walked away with 4.8 dark. So winner walks with a pocket full of dark. I can't wait in the future to tell people that these winning numbers cost 60, 70 cents a pulse. They walked with 4.8, and the price of dark in the future could be bananas. This is not, forward-looking price statements and all that securities bullshit. This is just straight up facts. Like, this could be worth a crazy amount considering what people spend on these tickets. So let me put that in chat here. Boom. Yeah, so go there, connect your wallet, and you don't even have to buy tickets to play. You can come here, connect your wallet, and you can just shoot and destroy and take out people on this globe, on this cool disco ball of death right here. It's a lot of fun. We'll be playing that sometime. Like I said, right now the focus is this clock counting down on the mints. We'll see how much higher it goes in the next 9 minutes, folks. Nine short minutes. We have 67,887. So if we refresh that, let's see if anything else has happened here. Nope. 667,887. You know what? I'm going to mint. Shit, I'm going to mint. I've got some dark in here. I don't have enough dark. Nobody has enough dark. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to, based on the fact that there's no, holy crap, I'm just going to max this out. I'm going to mint 26 of these right now. I'm going to empty the bank account, empty my wallet right here, max amount, confirm amount. Let's pray that this transaction doesn't get stuck on OKX. Let's watch it here under history. Come on, baby. Contract interaction. Too dark. Oh, that's the last time I minted. It should be showing this one right here, this approval. Oh, it approved. Boom, boom, boom. We are ready to rock or roll. And now that it's approved, this will pop up and ask us to mint. So we approve those for minting. And now we're going to mint 26 of these, which gives us a overwhelming odds of winning one of the lotteries, because you have like a 1 in 21 chance of winning a lottery. Basically, that's how the numbers add up. It's not guaranteed, but that's the law of averages. 1 in 21. So if I mint 26 more, which I'm minting right now, and watch, it's going to pop up here on the screen, and it's going to be like, congratulations. Boom, look at that, 26. And again, look, we've upped the points, 222 bonus points or reward points. I earned 5,772 points. What does that do to my rank? Well, it's going to bump my rank up. I'm at number 99 right now. When this updates, I'll have an extra, what did it say? What did it say? 26. There's so many moving parts to this game. It's bananas. It's a lot of fun, but it's a hell of a rabbit hole. Yeah, 5,000 more. So I'm basically going to double my reward points. And for you guys that have minted in Journey 3, before we change this point, or minted in Journey 4, sorry, let me go back. Journey 3 people got 11 points plus a multiplier if they've been around for a while. In Journey 4, it was only 1 point per mint. We will retroactively send you 222 bonus points and reward points here for everything you've minted in J4. So if you want to bump up your rank in the collective, which I'm a junior operator number 99, let's see if it's updated back in the subgraph. It may take a while to update because I don't know how. Oh, it has updated. I went from number 99 to 75 with that single frickin' mint. And I went from being a junior operator to a lead operator. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, by the way, dang, we're missing the countdown is 6 minutes. We got 6 minutes. Oh my gosh. Let me go back here to the treasury. 67,913. Look at that. 67,913. We have bumped up significantly. You guys have a lot of you guys are going to miss the boat on this one. A lot of guys, like the people that jumped in J5 may end up with an insane returns on the lottery and insane returns on the treasury. Because remember, you're competing with everyone in your journey. So we were competing with the evil address. We don't compete with them anymore in journey 1 and 2. And then I had 22 journey 5s, and I just minted 26. So let me see if this is updated. This one might take longer to update, but yeah, this will change. So I have a really good chance of winning at least 2 lotteries here. And then also out of every 22, I should receive about 0.115. So actually, no, sorry, 48. So we have 48 of these. So let's do some quick math. If we've minted 48 J5s and they each receive 0.115 dark, we will have gotten 5.52 dark back in 33 days of the 48. That's pretty dang good ROI. That's really good ROI. I mean, especially on a token that is disappearing and becoming more and more rare. Every mint, a larger percentage of the dark are going into the treasury. A larger percent of the dark are actually going into the lottery because some people forget to scrape. And with the bug that we had the last journey with the scrape, 270 of the dark in the lottery address are burnt or stuck there forever. They can't be scraped. That's why we did it. We did an airdrop to make up for that for those people that didn't get those 270. But basically, you have 270 tokens that are burnt in the lottery forever. You have 500 tokens that are burnt in the contract address forever. And there's only 1 million of these. Like, people keep thinking that there's this huge supply, like it's plentiful, especially if you look at the price chart. You're like, yeah, this stuff's all, you can pick this stuff up all day for $8. The truth is, maybe today you can, and you can mint a fuel cell for $8 today. That's the magic part people aren't getting. It's kind of like when the price of Hex goes all the way down to half a penny like it is now, and you look at the dollar amount of one T-share, and then you look at the dollar value of a T-share during the bull run when it hit 50 cents. Like one T-share was worth like $10,000 or something crazy like that. Like, that's bananas. And these, I believe, might also be bananas, but bananas on steroids. I'm picturing a banana on steroids in my mind right now, and he's like all yoked. He's wearing glasses. He's got a big jug of water in one hand and a big jug of protein shake in the other. It's like a gym rat bananas on steroids. That's what our new slogan is, folks, is bananas on steroids. And look at this. Like I said, we'll get into these reward points after this thing clock counts down, but let's check back and see what the number is now. Okay, that jumped significantly. We have 67,968. Are we going to break 68K in the next couple minutes? Are we going to have more than 68,000 J5 tokens, J5 fuel cells, J5 NFTs? Are we? Because this is a puny mint compared to the others up to this point. Tiny. And I know a certain guy that does not ask permissions for from other people is sitting on a big stack of these fuel cells. Like, he minted early, he took care of business. There's another famous rapper in the community that scraped and minted. And like I said, I wonder if we God bless Pulse Chain. If we had a thing here with the holders, let's see if we can see the holders of this one. I don't know, man. Like, let's copy the contract address. Let's look at Keck first, see if we can find this bad boy. Scale, blah, 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 scanner. Oh, here's a donation address for Midgard. Or no, this is Keck's. So Midgard got this. Let's see if Midgard has. This is our streaming address right there. But now we're going to look at dark. Here's dark assets. Yeah, it shows the dark, the 500 dark that are burnt. It doesn't show how many holders we have. Sometimes we can get it on here, but not always. Home, on-ramp, swap, bridge. Where's the scan? Set up wallet, train. I don't know, man. Buy Pulse today. I don't know. But we're down to 40 seconds, kids. We're down to 40 seconds. Less than 40 seconds. Oh, my goodness gracious, kids. 30 seconds left. And then this supply of J5 is going to be fixed forever. In fact, not only is it going to be fixed, but it's probably going to deflate. It's going to it's going to go down. The word escapes me right now, but basically it's going to get more and more scarce. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A bajoo, 0, 0. That was it. The spaceship has left. All right, you're either on Hillbop Comet or you're not. You have ascended to heaven or you have not. You are on the spaceship or you are on the ground. Those are the two options here. So those that got on the ship, congratulations. I look forward to enjoying Journey 5 with you guys. I look forward to, did we break 68,000? That's the question. No, dude, with less than 60. Geez Louise. We'll call it 68 because it's 67.9. But out of 68, like I said, 43,000 are from the evil address. So what's 68 minus 43? It's like 25,000. There are 25,000 J5s, guys. That's it. 25,000 that are not in the hands of the evil address. That is the smallest, like by far, mint. These guys, and this is locked in as well. If you go back to view my fuel cells, this is the projected amount, 0.115. That's basically what you're looking. I mean, when these others come in, it might go down a little bit when it updates because it hasn't updated mine from 22 to 48. But when it updates, this might go down a little bit. But basically, you're looking at 0.11, which was how much the first Journey 1 got in the first payout. It was like 0.1. Maybe, no, it was way less than that because it's at 0.33 right now. Oh my gosh. Guys, these payments are going to get insane from the Treasury. They're going to bloat and get insane. I think the biggest payout is still projected to be on Journey 8. I think Journey 8 is the biggest payout from the Treasury because it's going to be paying out. It's going to be paying out all those percentages, like 3% plus 2.7 plus 2.43 plus 2.187 plus, all those. It's going to be paying out a chunk of it to 8 different series, 8 different journeys. It's going to be paying out. So that's going to add up to like some insane amount, some really insane amount. Let me see if I can pull this up. Let me see if I can pull up the corrected one here on stream. Jiminy. Oh my gosh, Jiminy. That mint was insane. That mint was so many people slept on it. There was, and I don't blame them. Like we're not doing great as a chain right now. We're still like working and building out a lot of things like a good wallet and a good explorer. And you know, if people are they just left. They want to just come back for the they just want to come back for the bull run. That's all. But look at this. This is the evil address minting schedule right here. But this is the percentage paid out at the end of every journey. So in journey 8, at the end of journey 8, if you add up all these, oh no, that's not what I want. I just want these ones right here. So at the end of journey 8, 17% of the treasury is going to be paid out every 45 days. And then about 18.3% is going to be paid out. And then 19.4% is going to be paid out. Do you see how this goes? So basically, I mean, like, yeah, there's going to be a huge payout. Like, I guess we could actually change this because let's see here. Dark rewards by journey. This shows the fuel cells, and this shows how much, assuming the evil mint only after day 4. Where am I looking at? Her core, nope. Journey compare. Where is it here? There's a payout rewards by journey. That's not it. Let me find it. There's one with that big graph, the yield payout forecast, right here. Kind of core data, EA mint schedule. Nope. EA cumulative evil address. No, that's not it. Oh, it's in here. It's in here somewhere. It is in here somewhere under our sheets of craziness. Lottery payouts. No, it's got to be in this one right here. It's got to be in the yield payout right here. If you look at the yield payout by journey, and then you copy it and you put it into a graph like this, insert chart, this stuff goes bananas, but we can actually update journey 5. So journey 5, we were figuring there was going to be 44,000 minted by the evil address. There was 43 actually. But there's only 25,000, give or take. Not exactly, but let's just say 25,000 that were minted there, and about 40. Is it 43? Where is it? I have a corrected version here. Here it is, corrected. So the correct version is 43.9. So it is basically 44,000. It's 43.9. So if we go back here to 43.9. Oh, I lost it. Yeah, so we have 43.9. 986 or something like that. So this is it. This is it right here. This is the new total. There's 60. Well, that says there's 68,000. That ain't right. That ain't right. It was 67 something. So we have less than 25,000. How many do we have? Let's do some math on stream, because math on stream is easy and always works out. Hex T Armstrong's in the house. Ahoy, mates. Happy Friday. I used some dry powder to buy some deeply discounted dark. I believe so, buddy. That was killer. Big Bud Wolf. Hexacron is in the house. We got to hook that guy up with a wrench. Like, it's only fair. Like, we've seen him. He's a friend of the channel. Let's go here. Let's view it on YouTube. Let's mute my double voice. Oh, it's already muted. Great. Okay, so Bud Wolf Hex can add as moderator. Save. Look at that. Now, Big Bud Wolf Hexacron, you are a badass wrenched moderator. Congratulations, my friend. Use that wrench with justice. finishing up my Viking simulation game. All right. Dark, just to get some green on my Just Okay X wallet. I'm telling you, guys, these we'll go over the charts in just a bit. But before I do that, where was I going with this? There's a few things I had going on in my head. Let me go to the lottery. So there's 67,973, right? So let's do some math here. 67,963 minus 43,986 or something like that, right? That equals 23,977. So there's 23,977. Let's go back here and change this to 23,977. There we go. Now we've got the just under 68 grand right here. Now that means that out of the 67,963 or whatever it is, added to the treasury, 52,000 were added to the treasury, which means now the treasury is going to start with 542,000. No, paid 3,000. So really it's 301,000 we're sitting, or more than that, we're sitting in the treasury, and now there's like 300. So, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, this is, oh my gosh, guys. Guys, this is going to change the trajectory of everything in anti-gravity and in the fuel cells. And it's going to be harder and harder to get dark. It's going to be harder and harder to mint fuel cells, which means those that are minting fuel cells from here on out are going to get outsized returns compared to everyone else, because they're still playing the game. They're still accumulating fuel cells. It's just like in Hex, it's like accumulating T-shares. The person who gets the most T-shares wins. Here, the person with the most fuel cells wins. It's an eternal T-share. Well, eternal in the fact that it does pay out every 45 days, basically forever. That's bananas, guys. This is insane. The fact that 23,000 user mints, and most of these, I'll be open and honest and frank about this. Most of those fuel cells, I'm pretty sure 20,000 of those fuel cells are in the mystery box. So what does that tell us? What does that tell us about Journey 5? Folks, if you take out the mystery box and you take out the evil address, the user mint for Journey 5 is actually close to about 4,000 mints. There's really about 4,000 user mints outside of the evil address and mystery box. 4,000. You're actually, competing against 4,000 people, plus the mystery box, which has been nothing but benevolent up to this point, and just been giving out prizes. And speaking of giving out prizes, I know if any of you guys are owed Dark from the art contest, I know I'm going to get to it, I swear to God. And the reward points, we're going to get to that too. We're going to get you guys your reward points as well. Oh, if you guys want to get the reward points, if you guys, and we're back. I accidentally updated my Chrome and it restarted everything. So we're cool. Look at this. Awesome. Thanks. You bet. Rent. Cool spreadsheet. Hey, CryptoCat. That spreadsheet, I'm trying to show you guys as much as possible, as little as possible. Shout out to Don, Hexiest Man on Earth, for being a spreadsheet master. Dark. Yeah, there we go. Only way to get J5s are to buy Pink Miswell and send it to the Pink Miswell address. That is true. For all those people that slept on this one and they're like, shoot, I want some, they can do that. But before we get to that, let me share my screen again. always sharing my screen. Here we go. I just want you guys to see what I see. I just want you guys to see what I see. If you guys want to bump up your reward points for Journey 4 and 5, all you have to do, I signed out of this because I restarted it as well. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, here we go. Unlock that bad boy. There we go. It still hasn't updated me to my 48, but either way, take a screenshot, which there will be a very easy way to take a screenshot of this very soon, possibly during this stream. There will be a button for screenshotting this and screenshotting this. Screenshot your address. Screenshot this. Send it to me. Send me your address, and I will reimburse you. I will send you the reward points that you earned in Journey 4 and Journey 5 minting, which are significant. There are 222 reward points per mint. Like you guys saw that just with 26 mints, I doubled my reward points here in this demo account. So for those minting, especially those minting big, like Randy Yalarski, take a screenshot of this and send it to me, and then I will do some math, and I will manually send you the reward points, and we will manually be sending the reward points for all those people that participated in the art contest. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. I'm not sure how much you guys can hear me hear my daughter in the background, but she is tone deaf, and she is wearing Beats by Dre. So she has no idea how bad she sounds, but she sings loud and proud, and she's fairly happy. So yeah, good times. Good times. Okay, so let me get to that. What was it? What else was I getting to? There's like 3 things in my brain. I was gonna tell you guys how to get your points. I was gonna tell you what the points mean. And then we can get into the Pink Miss Well address. And Pink Miss Well, how you can, if you slept on Journey 5 and you're like, holy crap, Journey 5 is getting insane lottery payouts. It's getting insane treasury payouts. You know, you can snag some by doing an exchange that we have a very, very attractive secretary in the office helping us with. And so let's get into that. Let's actually just jump into the price chart of Pink Miss Well. Excuse me. Pink Miss Well. Holy guacamole, Batman. For $173, you can get 1 million Pink Miss Well. 1 million Pink Miss Well. Now, obviously, you should not get as good of a deal as you could have got by buying $8 dark an hour ago and minting it. That's not quite fair to the people that minted. And this is now a rare and scarce supply of a token. This is already a pretty scarce supply of Pink Miss Well, to be honest. That you wouldn't think so with this crazy chart. But again, look at the volume. $300 in volume. You know, somebody cashed out $27, $44. Someone is cheating out of Pink Miss Well and cheating into probably something on Pump.Tires, I'm guessing. But then there's people cheating in $79, $28, $30, $28, $31. These people are preparing for the next J5 deal right here. Cheating out, cheating in, cheating out, cheating in. Interesting. Very low volume though. We've seen this thing up to like $10,000 of volume. And a $40,000 liquidity. Right now, there's $29,000 of liquidity wrapped with Pulse or locked with Pulse forever on Pulse XV2. But yeah, just look at that. Just look at that. That is bananas. You can get these. So I've got to figure out the math on this. If you're paying $173 for a million, and I think that the price of the tokens should double I mean, straight up double. Because if you could have minted these for $8 an hour ago, it should be $16, $17 now. So let's say this. Let's say for every 100,000 Pink Miss Well tokens you send to the Pink Miss Well, you get one J5. Now, if you send 1 million, you'll get a dark as well. So if you send 1 million of the Pink Miss Well to the Pink Miss Well, you'll get 10 J5s and a dark. If you send at least 100,000, you'll get one J5. And that one J5 is a live lottery ticket for 33 days, and then it turns into a piggy bank that fills up with dark as dark gets harder and harder to get your hands on. So that is the new deal right here. In fact, I should probably write that up in Telegram. If someone else beats me to that, then yeah, let me know. Let me know. But we'll write that up in our Telegram, and we'll probably even tweet it out. But basically, that's the new deal. The new deal is for basically $17 plus slippage, you can get a J5 for the next 33 days. And then you're going to have to pray and hope that somebody puts these fuel cells on the market on somewhere like pulsemarket.app or Mintra, and you can buy them. But we've been, I mean, we look, I don't think there's any for sale right now. If we go to this right here, let's go like this. This is a collection of fuel cells right here. Over 1 million pulse, 103,000 E-die have been spent here, and 33 dark have been spent on these. And if you go to priced, there's a whole lot of nothing. Nobody's selling these right now. And I think they're too smart to sell them. Even the mystery box that was putting some out here, trying to like get people, you know, give them a chance to get some J1s, J2s, J3s, unscraped J3s and J4s for shit's sake. They're not here anymore. So this stuff's a lot more scarcity, I think it is. And dark is way more scarce. Great 100K on its way. I thought that was an angel's voice. That yeah, it sounds more like a cat going through hormonal changes. It's the final countdown and copyright strike. Think you believe in yourself. Only way to get J5s is by Pink Miss Well and send it to Pink Miss Well address. That's it. Guys, I just made you the deal. That's the deal. Like, we've been giving people very generous deals on picking these up. And right now it's like there should be these J5s are going to be more scarce than some of the other ones. It may not pay as well as the J1s, but it might get crazy because there's not a lot of these. They haven't won the lottery yet. They haven't been scraped yet. The evil address hasn't been vaporized in 3, 4, definitely 5. So right now that was the chance. You guys, that was your chance to stack up some J5, even if you had to like sell some of your babies. Yeah, even if you sold some of your babies of some of your other tokens that you love and bought into this, I think I would have made that trade. I'm just saying, guys, come here to the communities, come here to the collective, get us off 48 or 54 for crying out loud. Wait, no, maybe we are off. Weren't we 48 for a long time? Maybe we were 54. This should be closer to 500 because that's close to the number of members. We have 437 members in our Telegram. See up here, 437 members in our Telegram. We should have close to that, other than the bots here on X, pumping these things and pumping the art contests. Absolutely beautiful art contests. Loving it. Like I said, thank you for your patience. It's just me right now and the devs working on fixing the metadata and getting everyone paid out, and at the same time updating and improving the website. So if it takes a while to get your dark to you from the from the art project. I apologize if it takes a while to get your reward points to you. I apologize. But like I said, we did deal with the scrape bug, and we did do an airdrop to everyone with the scrape bug as well. So yeah, enjoy. I'm really tempted to go over here to Lil Wayne, the Carter 6. Some of his raps and rhymes just crack me up. He is very, very creative. Let's see here. Yep. Randy Hilarski. I'm not going to say anything. You guys can look it up on chain. But Randy Hilarski, he's a king. He's a king. I would tell you just from the numbers alone, I really, really highly doubt that. Where's Pulse Chain Scan? How do you get to scan from this site? This site pulls up. Pulse Chain Scan is not pulling up. Dashboard, open source, DApp launcher, Gibbs Finance, Hex Scout. Is Hex Scout got a scanner on it or what? Like we've been looking at these right here. Here's Kex, here's Lightbeam, here's Midgard. Right here, we are not able to see the holders there. I don't believe we're able to see the holders here. No, it just is basically showing it's like a better version of OtterScan right here, prettier version of OtterScan. Come back here. Scan pulse chain dot box is still pulling up. Jeez Louise. All right, let's just try going into pulse scan. See if it'll pull up today. It has not been pulling up recently for us, and if it does pull up, it's showing information that's a while back. Oh wait, let's go back. What was that other one right here? My Pinata Cloud. Oh, that's the same one we're clipping. And there's Finvesta Foundation. The Pulse Chain Foundation has a block explorer. And then Pulse Coin List. How to pulse. Let's go back to the main one here and see if that one works. My Pinata. Scan My Pinata. And it's just a white screen of death. It just sits in a white screen. It's just, oh man, get your shit together. Let's try another one. Let's try this one, which should take us to the same place. So page blocked by threat. Oh, thank you so much, threat protection. I'm going to mark it as safe. Thanks, NordVPN. You're kicking ass and taking names. You're a real butt nugget there. Oh my gosh, you suck. So it looks like a VPN is blocking My Pinata, Scan My Pinata, which is that's just great. That's awesome. All right, let's try the Blockchain Foundation, Pulse Chain Foundation. Okay, this looks like we're getting close there. Let's see if we can paste in the contract address. Let's go to the DART token right here. Let's click on the holders. It has the right amount of holders or close to the right amount of holders. But if we scroll down here, there's still 1,700 dark sitting in the wallet of Firewell right there. And there are, let's see, what's Randy sitting on? Ends in a 4. He might have. Here it is. He's sitting on 175. Or maybe he was before he, minted, or after he minted. Interesting. Those are LPs. Those are all LPs. And folks, ladies and gentlemen, we have almost 40% still sitting in the hands of the evil address, according to this. We got 37% in the treasury. The treasury is going to overtake the evil address, I believe, in Journey 6 Mint. And then we have almost 6% locked in the lottery. Some of that stuff is locked forever. We've got 6% in the almost 6%. Excuse me. Excuse me. Holy crap. We have about 6% in the hands of the mystery box. We got about 4% in the hands of the mystery well. We got almost 2% in the hands of Pink Miss Well. The Pink Miss Well also did not get a chance to mint on J5. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a big deal. You're not competing against Pink Miss. Holy cow. The one well that I know that came in and minted is sitting really well for this one. This mystery well didn't get his mint in or her mint in. I'm not assuming anyone's gender. Yeah, then you got liquidity. 3,300 locked in liquidity, probably with Pink Miss Well, I'm guessing. Guys, holy macaroni. Let's check a 0x Bistro and see if these dark are still for sale up here. If anyone came in and snatched some of these. Yeah, there's still 44 dark for sale sitting on 0x Bistro. There's some ST3 with a good deal, and the rest is in red. Guys, you could tell that the market is just kind of stagnant right now. Not a lot of volume, not a lot of trading. But still, you can get dark basically at or around market price for without any slippage. There's 44 of them sitting here. That's insane. Insane. In the membrane, make sure you go to Coin Market League every day. Every day, come here as you're brushing your teeth, drinking your coffee, doing your morning yoga, and vote. Vote for Carpe Diem. Those guys are the first pension on blockchain. We'll post that. Elon and Trump, me waiting for the alt season. For real. Naive has some of the funniest crypto memes by far. Hex, we got to give some love to our boy Hex. I can't believe that all the Hexkins aren't just destroying this website right now. Like, there's a chance to make Hex #1 by like a mile just by going on there and doing a little bit of voting. And yeah, and of course, Dark Matter. Gonna again give some love to Dark Matter. Of course, we're gonna give some love to Dark Matter, but pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. And Hocus Pocus. You know what? I'm even gonna give some love to our friends, the Tang Gang, and their Hex Orange address token, and just to be like, just to share some love. Let's double their votes right there by giving them a second vote. We're going to share that one. These guys are dropping the ball. Excuse me. Wow. What's up? This isn't a new one. This is the one that he did when he won the.
Well, 1, I'm innocent. 2, I've got great lawyers. 3, the government decided to bring a really stupid case against a really honest person.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the one that we've seen before. I'm hoping that his really good lawyers clear up the Interpol BS and give him a little bit more breathing room and flexibility and mobility, but yeah. Holy cow. I get so distracted, guys. We're in the middle of voting, and now all of a sudden we're watching the entire Richard Hart stream, which I'm down for. If I had a penny for every hour of Richard Hart that I listened to from 2016 till today, I would have a lot of pennies. I have a lot of pennies to go there. Actuator Finance is just kicking ass as always. We've made 123 hex on our principal stake of 15,000. So we staked 15,000 hex. We've made 123 back in 72 days. We're on day 2013 of hex. That was a good year. I'm never going to stop making that joke. Even when it's like 2028, I'm still going to say that was a good year. Because the joke, when a joke works, it just works. Day 2013 of hex and day 7,000 is when these mature. So we have we got a while. We got till 2039 to retire or pay back our Hex time tokens that we extracted, and we provided liquidity with Hex, and then we farmed the actuator tokens. And the actuator, we got 26,000 actuator tokens paid out to us, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it very well could be, and it's paying 48% APR. That's really nice. Really, really nice. 56, almost 57% APR on the Hex time token on day 3,000. Guys, that's juicy. That if you got some Hex sitting around that you're just like, I'm waiting to see if the price goes up, take some profit, you could put it to work here and probably do pretty well, getting your actuator and having access to your liquid T shares. You could actually just go sell your Hex time tokens if the price pumps. You don't have to wait for another 1,000 days, but that's less than 1,000 days away. 1,000 days happens very, very quickly in crypto, but maybe people are like, I don't want it locked up because I think that the altcoin season is going to hit in the next 3 years. Maybe they're right. Yeah, they're right. This is a little bit less than 3 years, but I don't know. This is a crazy game we're playing, and Actuator.finances and Steakhouse by Magic Carpet Ride 365. Those guys are killing it too. You can join a pool over there as well. But this one has some cool farming opportunities as well. Very cool. ETH. What's ETH doing? I'm guessing ETH is sucking today because Pulse Chain is sucking today, and Hart's Law, all that stuff. Yeah, it's like taking a nap. It's taking a nappy nap. Ethereum is taking a nap. Old man Bitcoin, what you doing? What you doing with your bad self, Mr. Old man Bitcoin? Old man Bitcoin is still taking a nap. Taking a nap. It took a lot out of old man Bitcoin to punch 111 on May 22nd. I mean, old man Bitcoin, he had to eat his Wheaties. He had to stretch. He had to put on his special walking shoes. He had to put on his sweatband. He had to listen to music from the 70s that makes him feel young again. There's a lot. That was a lot. And you can see he's just like, woo, holy, woo, woo, And I mean, just when you think shit can't get any crazier, just when you're like, hey, this is the end of the world. This has to be the end of the world. Get ready, Heaven's Gate, Hellbob's Comet. Here we go, end of the world. And you can't think shit can get any crazier. It does. It gets way fucking crazy. It gets so crazy that now you've got this flame war on X where you basically got Elon pulling the Epstein card, or sorry, I shouldn't even say that on YouTube. I should say Eipsteino. The Eipsteino card. He's pulling it on Trump, and Trump is pulling the rich man bad card, which is kind of, that doesn't even make any damn sense coming from Trump. It's like, yeah, he's throwing a fit because he doesn't get government subsidies. Trump, you are built on government subsidies. Every rich person is built on the financial structure of taxes and BS. If you could only see what I see, well, show us, bro. Show us, bro. He might have actually already shown it in the comments, but I'm going to say show us, bro. Because that's kind of like a white chick on Facebook being like, don't even ask. Don't even ask about what I'm going through. So that's engagement farm right there. If you can see what I see. Let's read let's read it. Show us, bro. Do you see Pamp? Nice one, coffee. Silver broke out. Oh, well, why didn't you say that up here? Why didn't you say silver broke out? What's wrong with you, dude? Silver broke out. You could have said, oh my gosh, I just saw silver break out, but Access Alive, he's a smart cookie. He's a smart cookie. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Silver's breaking out. That could definitely be a sign of things to come in crypto and other markets. I cannot wait for you to stream, taking cues from Dr. Mike. Who's Dr. Mike? Never. Oh, there we go. This is Dr. Mike. He's the bald dude. He's got some good interviews for sure. Don't trust anyone. She hot? That's hilarious. Alexander, nice one. Nice one. Show me. Yeah, show me, bro. There we go. Okay, well, that's a somewhat disturbing filtered scam it site, troll it. Okay, so like I said, I get distracted really easily, guys. If a butterfly flies by, I might disappear and just leave the stream going. I mean, that's the brain that you're dealing with here. Serious ADHD. Take a well-deserved crypto break and watch Ballerina this weekend. It's wicked good time. Oh, Ballerina. Ballerina. Have not seen that. Although I did notice, if you guys have Prime Video, the Accountant 2 is on Prime Video for free, and the Accountant 2 is a damn good time. That is a really, really fun one. All the air fryers are gone in the Pink Miss Well. They're all gone. Send a screenshot. There we go, via X. Thank you very much. Oh, Fast is in the house. He's here for the tech. I don't know when he came in and when he left on my rambling, but we appreciate it. What up, Max? Ted Nelson in the house. Ted Nelson, one of the only people to put his nose to the grindstone, read the entire book, Rings of Dust, as it stands right now, and one of the people that will be eligible to read the updates. So I'm actually writing the updates to the book in another color. So you can basically just scan the book and read the updates and do another review for additional reward in dark and reward points. So that's very cool. It's been speculated by some. I have great respect for who is wealthy, that this whole Musk-Trump thing was contrived to sway those under the control to love Tesla again. Very clever. Yeah, it's all theater. It's all pro wrestling when you get down to it. But then again, it does swing the market. It does swing people's confidence. It does. I don't know. People get into this stuff, man. I don't know. It's all my own personal shit. I'm going to keep it to myself. That being said, this is what I was going to show you guys right here. I was going to show you guys this one right here. So this is why the points matter. This is why the reward points matter. This is why bumping up the points to 222 points per mint, which that might go up in the future. This is why it matters right here. Let me make this full screen. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice picture. These reward points will rank you up in the collective. So you can start as an informant, you go to operator, technician, senior, special agent, navigator, officer, admiral. Okay, guys. Every one of these comes, well, not everyone. The first few don't have any swag. But the lead operator, which I just barely graduated to on this demo account, they get a bunch of stickers, and we used to send a stencil of the collective symbol, but we're out of those, and those were ridiculously expensive. So if you're one of the people who get the stencil of the collective symbol, you are in good company. That basically is an NFT in and of itself, because I don't know. I'll send you guys the file and you can order it yourself. But I thought that a stencil of plastic punched out would be cheap. It is not cheap. It's way more than stickers. So anyways, you got a whole pack of stickers coming to you at lead operator. Then if you go up to lead technician, which is 99,999, if you hit 99999, so it goes 369 the whole way down. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but 369, 369, 369. It's all nines, it's all threes, it's all sixes. Boom. Once you get to the lead technician, now you get a couple patches, which is pretty cool. A couple more special stickers. But then if you go into the agents, like I think that the highest we have is, I bet you anything, Randy Hilarski and Pink Miss Well are going to be first navigators at this point, where they would get an AG backpack, a laptop case, or, well, I think they get an AG backpack or an AG laptop case. We'll have to see. They'll have to reach out to us. We'll get them. But Second Navigator, like we had the base model spacesuit, and I made Randy Halarski chose to have this made for his son. So his son was wearing the spacesuit at the last No Permissions contest, and he likes it. He's a big fan. We were looking pretty cool at the conference, but you get it embroidered with the text you're choosing. So you can get your handle, you can get your name, you can get anything you want embroidered and patched on there, along with all these pins and stuff that go up to that. Now the agents are cool because you get a print and signed current journey NFT and a choice of a t-shirt. So you can get a dark matter t-shirt, or you can get an anti-gravity t-shirt. There's a lot of those out there that we sent out and gave out at conferences and meetups. So a bunch of guys already have those. But the print and signed current version, I have the J1s that are printed, high quality print and framed behind me. Shout out to Steve Stash for putting that in a gorgeous, gorgeous frame. I mean, like real high class, high quality stuff. I mean, cool stuff. But even I don't have a J2, J3, J4, J5 poster printed out yet. So you guys will be able to get a bunch of these posters signed and numbered of a physical NFT of the art, which is pretty dang cool. And then of course that. Now here's the interesting thing. Special agent that is around 1 million points. So anyone who like won the art contest is already here. The special agent gets a collectible book, Rings of Dust, special agent pin and patch and pin. Okay, guys. The book does not exist yet, but when the book does actually in its finished form exist, we'll be doing a limited print of these physical books that are special collector's items, different than the ones you can get on Amazon, and those ones will be given out to special agents. But like I said, this is all basically self-reporting right now, where we are making this easier for you guys to find on the website, but it's going to take a while. And you guys can see how many points you have. You can see what rank you are. Then you can text me or DM me a shipping address and claim these prizes. And we will get as many of these to you as possible that we have in stock. Again, this is the bear market. So spending like $1,000 on posters is not great right now. However, we're definitely out to hook you guys up with as much swag and stuff, because this is what it's about. This is a game within a game within a game. And you guys are our ride or dies, and you guys deserve some cool swag. Now, here's where stuff gets a little interesting. When people get to 10 million points or Chief Navigator, that's when things get really interesting. Because at that point, you get a Chief Navigator patch and pin. You get a basic laptop for dedicated crypto use. You get a print and signed Journey NFT. So like that's another level. But then when you get into the officer levels, I'm not even going to go over the officer levels. I'm going to let you guys check them out. I believe they're on the website. This is a pinned message on our Telegram. I know for sure this is a pinned message. I'm going to re-pin it right now. I'm going to re-pin this in our Telegram so you guys can see it. But this is what we're working on right here. Yeah, this is the reward points swag right here. So reward points swag list. Boom. So I just posted that in our Telegram right now, and I am pinning it, and then I will get around to pinning the Pink Miss Well deal that we got going on as well. But that's just some of the craziness that we got going on. If this crypto gig doesn't work out, I think you have a future as a golf announcer. I would recommend for the ladies tour. I could figure that out. That's a good pro tip. I appreciate that. Okay, so this is all we haven't done today. Basically, let's go through the charts. Pink Miss Well, fire sell. Dark matter token, fire sell. Oh, someone's been buying that up a little bit. Still fire sell. I mean, the fact that it's down to this is insane, guys. This is insane. Do you know how? Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh, guys, guys, if you add up the supply of what's left, what's actually on the market of these 1 million tokens, yes, definitely check out. There's 3,000 right here for sale on this liquidity pair. There's 1,000 here for sale. There's 1,000 here on a liquidity pair. Look at that. There's 500 right here on a liquidity. Oh, no, shit. No, there's 500 that are burnt right there forever. There's 477. There's 471. Those are all on the market for sale. These others that you see, all the stuff up in the top, I don't think you're going to see these for sale for anything less than 5 digits. I don't think these whales are playing. These guys down here with 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, these guys right here, I don't think you're going to see any of these for sale at any lower amount. I have not seen any of these addresses showing up on Gecko Terminal. I'm just saying, like, these people know what they got. A lot of them are onboards that ask me, hey, what do I do? And I'm like, mint the hell out of that. Anyways, I digress. Let me go back here to the chart. Fire cell, actuator, finance, fire cell, dark and DAT, fire cell, almost back to $9. DAT and pulse, fire cell. Also, you can earn these for free on the homie farms on Hocus Pocus. You can go here and you can type in homie and hit active, and you will see all the homie don't play that farms. Shout out to the homie don't play that. That's been, wow, that's paid out really, really well for a lot of liquidity providers right here that are farming that. Dat, homie don't play dat. Hex, fire cell, half penny hex. If Hex does 10,000x from the 003 that it did right here, what is that? What is that, guys? What is it? Let's see, a third of a penny times 10,000x. If it does it again, one of the first tokens to ever do it twice, if it happens. That can't be right. Looking at $30 Hex. If Richard Hart wants to do another backflip off the diving board, if he wants to do another BMX jump, if he wants to show off for the ladies, $30 Hex. Today, half penny. Let's say it does. Let's say it does a quarter of 30. A quarter of 30. Let's say we only get $7 Hex, half a penny to $7. Just it's crazier stuff has happened in crypto. The last time that we jumped up to freaking 50 cents, it was like 2 months. Wasn't it 2 months that we went from like a penny to 10 cents to 50 cents? It was crazy short, guys. We already covered that one. The dark and hex pair. Fire cell, $2,000 of liquidity. Dark and nope, $8,000 of liquidity. Fire cell. Tokens that don't suck. Super duper fire cell. Like, this isn't like clearance at Walmart. This is like clearance at Salvation Army thrift shop. This is the stuff that's like a quarter or a nickel. This is insane. These tokens that don't suck. I don't know. Maybe they sometimes suck. PulseX. What are you doing, PulseX? On sale, but definitely running and making a statement. This is a statement. That's a statement. No permissions. Super duper fire sell. It is below these lows. It is crazy on sale. And remember, this is tied to SolidX. SolidX is tied to the cores. Let's take a look at SolidX. So it's tied to this chart, which is looking like it's made a very strong bottom. Strong bottom. That's got to be the name of a band out there. Strong bottom right there. So it's on super duper fire sell, but who knows? Dark pink Miss Well. We got $23,000 of liquidity here. Fire sale. Magic Carpet Ride. Not a fire sale, but still very, very affordable if you can get your hands on it. Print Token is doing this weird thing after the bottle. We talk about this weird bottle right here. It's fighting going into the ditch. Proof of no work. Now here's one that I can't believe I have not been sharing with you. You talk about it on Coin Market League. Excuse me. We talk about it on Coin Market League. So this is proof of no work. One of the first tax tokens I ever learned about, which is pretty interesting, by our friend Proof of No Work Dev. Just interesting stuff. Very interesting chart. This is one that I cannot believe. CPD, baby. Where is CPD? All right, let's try Carpe. How in the world have I not been covering this chart right here? So here's Carpe Diem Hex and Wrap Pulse in a pool. It's up 139%, and the volume is up 139% in the last 24 hours. Here's their biggest pair. So this has $6 grand of liquidity in the pool, $4 grand of liquidity right now in this one. And we need to add this to our list. Let's add Carpe Diem to my watch list. There you are. Boom, Carpe Diem. CPD. Oh, CDP. It's my dyslexia acting up. But look at it. It is made a good it's following Hart's Law with like Pulse X pretty well here. And Pulse is looking like it's making a strong. It said this is set up. I need to have Sylvan back on. But if I have Sealy back on here, one of the best, most amazing members of the dark matter community. If we have him back on here, he's got to explain. This is a crazy cool pension or retirement token where you can literally just put a certain amount in over and over and over, and it burns the supply and makes your return in the future worth more and more and more. His scarcity game theory is pretty badass. If you guys have not checked out Carpe Diem, check out Carpe Diem. You can go here to Coin Market League. You can click on Carpe Diem Pension right here, and you can go to all their stuff here. You can go to Pateus. You can check out the top voter is the founder himself. I like to see that. I like to see that a lot. Yeah, and a bunch of other cool people here in our community. But yeah, read this. So get 5 to 10% paid in pension shares, yield a massive income. When you stop making sales, the passive income continues. Retire early, decide when you retire. You get the reward from the moment you make your first deposit. The height of rewards grows as you make more deposits. Transfer by giving your wallet to beloved ones. You give them access to passive income you created. This is really interesting because, like I said, if you got a 401k or Social Security, you can't give that to anyone else. When you die, it stops. This one is very interesting because you can pass this retirement on to your kids. Freaking amazing. Compound, get 15% more pension shares by compounding CDP. So you can compound it as you're adding to it. Auction, enter the 20-hour auction pool with Pulse. Get a chance on discounted pension shares. So he's got his own auction going on. He's got his own, like I said, I need to have him back on here. I remember having him on a while ago on my stream. I'd love to have him back and go over it because it's beautiful. It's kind of like OX Bistro. I talked about OX Bistro like a year or two ago. Then I didn't realize that it's the best place on earth to sell dark. Just like Pulse Market app is the best place on earth to sell your fuel cells. There's ways to take profit without hurting the chart. There's ways to take profit without smashing the pinata, breaking the piggy bank. There's a lot of cool, deep stuff here. So anyways, I think I've covered everything. I think I've droned on long enough. I'm holding out for the Fuel Cell Limited Edition Colex watch. Colex watch. Do you mean Rolex? I'm sure he means Rolex watch. Yeah, he's holding out for the limited edition Rolex watch. There is, Jiminy Christmas kids. There is, oh, it's in this one right here in this window. There is, like I said, I didn't even go into the officers, but you go to the officers, we're looking at collaborating with Suzanne Art eventually and getting those crazy beautiful shirts made from her. That's just the second officer. You move up to first officer, and that one comes with a custom tailored suit. And then the chief officer comes with another Suzanne Art shirt and a custom watch. And I'm not even talking about Grand Admiral. That's just silly. It's just silly. Like I can't even like, we talked about it a lot in the beginning, but it's it's absurd. It's true. It's like, we are definitely dead serious about that, but you're really going to have to put the pedal to the metal to get Grand Admiral for sure. So yeah, hold out, be cool. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best community in crypto, hands down. Yeah, the market is down. Yeah, we're waiting for Ethereum to hit its wave so that we can kind of gauge when we think the altcoin market's going to hit its wave, and it takes a while. But guys, we as a community, we as a project have minted 67. It would be cool if it was 69,000. Nice. But I digress. 67,963. We have minted 67,963 tokens that get paid dark every 45 days for a very long time. People don't know how valuable and how scarce dark can get. We've already seen, like, look how dramatically the mint has dropped in J5. Just letting you, I'm trying to point you guys in the right direction. I know that the market is just like shot with tranquilizers in the face right now, but crazier things have happened. And you know, I've been bitching and moaning and whinging a lot lately about the block explorers and about the wallet, and they are frustrating. They do need to get better. But the truth is, a couple giant green candles can change everything. They can change everything for Pulse Chain. A few giant green candles, because all that matters is number go up. And the three people that get rich in crypto, according to Richard Hart, are founders, holders, and exchanges. And anyone can be a holder. I would highly recommend thinking long and hard about becoming a founder. Because it's a lot more than you think it is. It's a lot more than you think it is. Yeah. I'm so proud of this community, though. Like, I would do everything that I've done up to this point twice over again, just to have the friendships and relationships that we have in anti-gravity. You guys kick ass. You guys are special. You guys are different. This community is built different. The art here, the passion here is just, it's unmatched by anyone, anywhere. And even if I might pat myself on the back, toot my own horn, these game theory, this stuff that's plugged together in our universe, that's very hard to understand unless you're playing the game. By the way, play the game. Buy a dark, mint a fuel cell. Buy a dark, mint a fuel cell. If you don't understand anything, buy a dark, mint a fuel cell. Things will make so much more sense when you're playing the game than when you're trying to understand how to get in and how it works, right? Mix AJ, so I missed this earlier. No coffee for 3 days. That's really good. That's really good. Good for you, man. I'm hit or miss. Sometimes I can like just stay off the coffee, and sometimes I can't. I don't need to get into that. I've changed some medications recently, and it's been interesting. We'll just say that. Some couple medications I'm trying to wean myself off of, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. They're not great medications for your nervous system. I'm just going to say That being said, I love you guys. Remember, what you do matters, and you as a person matter. You are a unique and precious creation. Just by existing, I can tell you that if you exist, you are enough. You're enough just as you are this very second. There's nothing you need to do. There's nothing you need to change. There's no debt you need to repay. There's nothing you have to do to be enough. You are enough. If you weren't enough, you wouldn't exist. And we can get into existence another time. But I love you guys. I'm having a lot of fun, even though the market is just not not our friend right now. I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. I wouldn't want to go on this journey with anyone else. And you know, like I said, we're a micro community. We're tiny, but we're mighty. And when the time comes, when the time is right, I believe dark matter's going to go viral. Like, I believe some big name or some big institution or someone is going to find out what we've been building here. They're going to stumble into this universe. And that's why we're working so hard on the website. That's why we're working so hard on tokenomics. That's why we're working so hard on formulating a message and education of what this is and what it does. Because I believe that when the time's right, we'll have everything in place. And the people that were here, that have been here for years, you guys in the wish well have been here for years, at least over a year. Now, let me see. 4/21/24 is when the 33x bonus ended for the wallets in the wish well. So the wish well started around January, I think, of 24. So you guys have been here over a year. And I believe the earlier you're here, the older your fuel cells, the more you understand about this community and where it's going, and the more you understand about the evil address, the more you understand about the mystery box, the more you understand about the lottery and treasury. I think you guys will be handsomely rewarded. And I think you guys are smart enough to sell a couple NFTs instead of breaking them open. Now, if you break them open, cool, more dark for the rest of us. But yeah, you could sell an NFT, and that's not going to hurt the price of dark and NFTs, really. Like, I mean, it might slow down the chart, but when the chart of everything rips, when the chart of Pulse rips, when the chart of PulseX rips, when the chart of Hex and Ink and when the cores rip, which I think we're all expecting that to happen eventually, hopefully sooner than later. But when the cores rip and it pumps all the people that have been building community and working on their projects and cooking and building and building and building during this brutal bear market, that rubber band's going to snap. And you guys might want to have your orders in on OX Bistro at certain prices for people to snatch up ahead of time, because that rip is fast and violent. Just know what you're going to sell and what price ahead of time. That's all I'm saying. So
this is why I want cheese pizza. Nice crusty part.
oh, that's good. Do you want to show the people your fried cheese?
Yeah, it was perfect on the outside. It's nice and crispy, and it's nice and gooey in the middle.
That's a really good cheese pizza you made there.
Want a bite?
Yeah. Why not?
See?
Delicious. And I got Triplet Dad calling me, so I love you guys. I'm going to go out. I'm going to share my screen and show you guys some of our amazing freaking art. Love ya. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Dark matter, anti-gravity. Dark matter, anti-gravity.
Dark matter, calling in the still of the night. Frequencies, fire, fuel cells ignite. Dark token shimmers, stars beyond flicker. The address which holds the evil unfolds. Strengthened arms not quivering, evil never minting its hoard. Down this dark and dreary road, jackpots found their simmering. Hit the button, claim its share. Gravity hover in the cosmic air. Fuel cells burn, brightness lights the race. Dark matter tempts this risky embrace. Use run deep in this sequential daydream. Vaporize, hold an enticing heroes fight. Which will it be? Mystified in these crypto frequencies. This lottery spin, phase by phase. Evil address real in half the days. Winning mounds of unscraped sits. A dormant prize in this cosmic pit. Minting windows, chance takes flight. Fuel cells bloom through the coded night. Burn it, keep it, your mind is such a mess. How long can this go on? Fuel cells burn, brightness lights the race. Dark matter tempts this risky embrace. Hills run in these crypto frequencies. Scrape button glows, this chance to seize the loot. Evil stash rolls to the next group. Bigger pots, the winners rise. Higher stakes light up the skies. 33 phases, the finite journey's arc. Pulse chain thrives through the endless dark. Holder's choice, the stars align. Anti-gravity's ours, by this the grand design. Fuel cells